Your most important relationship is with your spouse, with your better half. That is the closest relationship that we have. Do you want to fix that relationship? Do you want to make it better? How to get respect in your relationship? How to make your spouse respect you? Hi, this is Geetika Nayyar, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Making It Easy. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like this video. So, how do you make your spouse respect you? There are three top tips to get there. Number one, respect him or her. If you want their respect, respect them. That is the number one key. We all have people in our lives that complain that my spouse is saying this, my spouse is saying that. We also make jokes, we send memes all across the internet. But the right thing to ask is, if you want respect, do you respect your spouse? Or do you belittle them in public? Do you belittle them in front of their family members, in front of their friends? It is obviously one thing that you may not like certain things about your spouse, but to actually go out of the way to make taunts at them, that will not lead you anywhere. From my 12 years of marriage, I have discovered that if you want a healthy, happy marriage, if you want love in your life, in your marriage, the best thing to do is to respect. Of course, leg pulling is always okay, but the basic respect is very, very important. Tip number two, not only do you respect them, but you also respect your own self. It is very, very important. I have seen women who just respect their husbands, or I have seen men who just go after their wives, they please their wives, but they forget their own self. If you have a bar, if you have a particular standard of who you are, and if you do not allow other people to cross that standard, you are making a mark. You are saying, okay, this is my standard. I will not understand. I will not listen to this, anything beyond this, any criticism. So you have to respect yourself. You have to know what you like, what you do not like, what goes well with you, what doesn't go well, or what you do not like to listen, what you do not like to be imposed upon. What kind of a lifestyle do you want? You need to know that. That is a very important thing. So, before you ask or expect others, especially your spouse, to respect you, ask yourself, am I respecting myself? Am I taking my me time? Or am I putting all my time towards my spouse? Am I creating this wonderful life for my own self? Do I listen to criticism? Okay, if my spouse is giving me negative criticism, or if he's trying to tell me, if she's trying to tell me something, I am accepting it. But am I all the time being a doormat? Or do I have my me time? Am I respecting? Am I keeping boundaries? Yes, even with our spouse, we need to keep certain specific boundaries, which like is our me time, or which is like our finances, which is certain amount that we have to spend on ourselves, anything like that. So point number two is respect yourself. And number three, now this is a tip that I have learned: listen more and talk less. So, in relationships, at times when we are communicating, we all want to communicate our bit, but listen to your spouse. By listening, I just do not mean to listen with your ears, but listen with your mind, listen with your five senses that we have. So, for example, if your husband doesn't even speak much or communicate much to you, listen. Notice his or her body language. Notice what makes them happy, what makes them angry, what makes them sad, what gives them pleasure and happiness in little things. And then try to do that. That is a very important component of a good marriage, of a good relationship, of good compatibility. when you listen more than you speak. Of course, communicating is really good, but this is what you focus on: listening and just being in tune with the energy of what is going around. So, here are the three tips, and I'm also going to throw in a big bonus tip for you. A lot of people don't get this, but if you want a happy marriage, a happy relationship, I'm saying marriage here because we're talking specifically about marriage. If you want a happy marriage, respect your spouse's parents and family. I am repeating, respect his or her family. If you do not like them, it's okay. You do not have to like everybody, but respect them. Give the basic respect whenever the parents visit, whenever your in laws visit, whenever the brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles they visit. Just show some respect. You do not have to like them, but there is no harm respecting them. See, we all do not like if anybody disrespects our parents, and we really like if our spouse, does something nice for them. So not only you respect them, but also, if possible, if you're okay, if you're on good terms with them, do something nice for them. Your spouse will really like them. Now, I did this in my marriage, not knowing this, not willingly, but I was really happy that I have got this spouse and I was willing to do everything possible to make my in laws happy. Now, one would argue, Gitika, why are you people pleasing them? Yes, of course. At that time, back in those days, I was a little people pleaser. But what I've realized is that has only strengthened my relationship. Of course, whenever I would feel something wrong or something which I did not approve, I told my spouse, I actually told my in laws also. I was that close with them. I still am. But the important thing here is that I was willing to open my heart to them because for me, only one thing was important, that they are my spouse's family, and the important thing was that it is because of them that my spouse came into my life. So I gave them love and they gave me love, in return. And in addition to this, my relationship with my spouse really improved. It really picked up in the initial days of our marriage. So, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with others. For all the people who have just been married or who have a relationship but are a little on the rocks with the spouse element. So, please let them know, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.